up, guys? It's Josh here. I'm here with Coach Marie and the rest of our coaching team, and we're going to go over this week's Muscle Minute workout for you. So for this workout, we're going to have 4 stations, 2 exercises at each station. You're going to go 60 seconds of hard work, about 10 seconds to switch between exercises. You're going to go 2 sets of each exercise, and we're going to go around the room just 1 time today. You ready, Marie?
I'm ready.
Okay, so we're going to start over here in the rowers. I want you to think about power, not speed on these, so don't rush to get those reps in. I want every rep to be as hard as you can. Nice flat back on the way in, deep breath in as you pull in, drive on out, squeeze those shoulder weights, push that air out as you drive out here. Every rep nice and intentional. Go ahead and get their feet out of those holsters here, and then the second exercise is our ball hammer slams. So, reaching high overhead, what you want to do is go outside that hip, making a big circle with that arm, and then slam that ball down. Deep breath in, sit that butt back and slam it down. 60 seconds is a lot of time for these, so I want you to get real intentional. When you need to, take an extra breath, get ready, do the next slam. Every slam as hard as you can. It's not the number of reps, it's the quality on this one. Nice job there, Marie. From there, we're coming over to station number 2. We got Coach Matt down here. He's on the sled. He's gonna start with our sled, push, and then squat row. So grab those, he's got his hands through those suspension trainers, grabbing those push pulls, driving through that leg, trying to tear up that carpet. He's gonna push that sled all the way down to one end, then he's gonna step back, so he's gonna squat row back. So as Matt goes in that squat row, he's stepping back, sitting, leaning back, and then driving backwards here. Don't squat too much, and don't step so far back that you're leaning forward. So let's show him what not to do, Matt. You don't want to get here with it. That's going to put a lot of work on your lower back. Sit into this one now. The sled will hold you up. Drive back and squeeze those glutes, squeeze those shoulder blades. Down and back as many times as you can in that 60 seconds. The second exercise here is our walkouts with our hip dips. So you're going to fold at the hips, nice soft bend knees when you need to. Walk out to that push-up plank position, and now Matt's going to squeeze his glute as he lowers one hip to the floor, squeeze that other glute as he lowers the other hip to the floor, looking over his shoulder. Walk back in as far as you feel comfortable. You don't have to go all the way to your feet if you can't. Walk back out, squeeze that glute. So take your time. Again, on this one, get intentional. Deep breaths, getting those stretches into those hip flexors as you're lowering those hips down to the floor. Nice job there, Matt. From there, we're coming over to station number 3 with Coach Carey over here. And she's gonna start with our 2-way rows here on the suspension trainer. So, moving plank position here, glute squeeze, kneecaps pulled up. With her palms turned down, she's gonna pull her chest up toward her hands. Back down with control, rotate those hands, palms up, pulling your ribs up towards your hands. So palms down towards your chest, palms up towards your ribs. To make this heavier, step further in, start heavy, because you can always make it lighter as you're getting tired. As you need to make it lighter, put one foot back or both feet back to work those rows. Now the second exercise here is our 1.5 squat. So you grab that kettlebell in that goblet position here. Carrie's gonna go all the way down, pushing those knees apart. She's gonna come halfway back up, all the way back down, and then all the way back up. So again, all the way down, halfway up, all the way back down, and then drive all the way up here. Again, take your time on this one. Think about the quality of those squats. Challenge yourself with the weight. You can always make it lighter by grabbing a lighter kettlebell as we're going along. Nice job there, Carrie. And then from there, we're over to our last station. Coach T is here, and she's gonna be starting with our dumbbell Arnold presses. So she starts with those dumbbells out in front of her. She's gonna squeeze those shoulder blades to open up that chest, press up to the ceiling, pull them back down, bring them back in. So we open up, press to the ceiling, pull them back down, and then bring them back in here. Abs rolled up nice and tight, glutes are squeezed tight. This one's gonna be a lot of work for those shoulders, so you wanna start a little bit lighter on those dumbbells here because this does isolate those shoulders a lot here. The second exercise here is our dumbbell RDL. So, dumbbells right there in front of her thighs. She's just gonna sit her butt back, soft bending those knees, and now she's letting those dumbbells ride down her shins so she goes as low as she can before her back starts to round. So nice flat back on the way down. She's gonna feel a nice stretch through her hamstrings as she's going down, and then she's gonna drive up, squeeze those glutes. You're gonna really feel this in those glutes and those hamstrings as you drive up here. So nice and controlled. Notice that's a good pace here as well. Drive back up, challenge yourself with the weight, but again, make sure you're doing these well. Keep that lower back nice and flat so you're not putting too much pressure on there. Okay, that is our Muscle Minute workout for this week. Great job, everybody.